It's 9¼ inches, but Ikea only makes 12 inch. I think is their smallest. So we're going to cut up an Ikea cabinet and put it in there. So it's going to be fun. So on the other side of this cabinet is going to be a gable. So I'm going to put a gable here so that I can get an accurate measurement. I'm just going to measure it in a couple of places. This is 8.5. 8.5. We're going to work with 8.5. 8.5. So we're going to make an 8.5 wide cabinet, and I believe we can get an 8-inch wide door from Ikea too, and that's what we're going to go with. So let's get to the shop. Okay, now remember, this has never been done before. Well, maybe somebody else has done it. I've never done it before. So here we go. We have the two sides, side, bottom. And here's what we got to deal with in the bottom. So if we're going to cut this and make it narrower, it's going to be along here. So it's going to be very kind of precise. And 8.5 inches is our overall outside measurement. Excuse the traffic. So we're going to measure that 8.5 less what this measurement is, which is exactly 1.5 inches. So that means that the inside measurement will be 7 inches between them. The only observation I want to make is that these are the openings for your feet here. These are where the feet sit. I want to be putting the feet closest to the large cabinet, because when I put the kick plate on, I want it to rest against it. So I'm only going to use one set of feet here. So that means that I have to be careful what side I cut off. So if this is sitting, this is the back, right with the line on it. It's going to sit here. This is the leg I want to keep, this one right here. So this will be the side I'm cutting off. So I'm taking 7 inches from this side to here. I want that 7 inches. So I'm going to go to table top. Set my guide to 7 inches. Okay, I put tape across this. It's going to make a cleaner cut, but you look at the direction of your saw turning. It's going to turn in this direction, so the teeth are going to jump down this way. So when it enters the wood, it's going to cut cleanly. When it exits the wood, it's going to split it. It's going to splinter it. So if you don't want it to splinter the wood, tape it. But I want the top facing up so that we don't inadvertently split anything. We're going to cut it. Now that we've cut this, we're going to have to make all these holes line up. And so I think the easiest way to do that is right like this. Right? I think we're going to clamp that together. So we're going to have to drill out new holes in the new piece that we've got. So I have to match this hole diameter. And so I've got Forstner bits. I'm going to clamp it. That's good, that's good. And then I'll just start the hole up here. Okay, and the same here. We have 6 holes to drill here. So on these holes here, we want to do the same thing. We want to drill this right through. So we make a mark there. And then we can make a mark here. So if you're fortunate enough to have a drill press on site, good for you. That would be the best tool for this, or one of those portable drill sites. So I've got the 3 holes here. And we're going to drill those down. We're just going to have to go until we think. That looks okay. So we're going to know when we put in the other plug, right? 1, 2, and the hole's a little bigger. I don't think it's going to make a big difference. And then we have to match that diameter hole. And I'm going to try the same thing with the Forstner bit because they're a lot more precise. And you find the right size bit for this, right? Is that it? Yeah, that's the perfect size. And I'm going to do my best to drill these centered and straight down. My hope is that it's going to grab, and we don't know until we start assembling it. Okay, we're going to cut this one here. Same. And yes, we're going to do all the cutouts. We're going to treat it like it's a normal cabinet at this point. Once we cut this, now we'll go through the process of just assembling the cabinet. Now we're going to stand it up because there's a piece that goes across the top. See if I can locate them. Right here. Now the middle straps. And this is going to take a little bit of work, so it's not going to be perfect. So these aren't going to work because even if I hook it up like this slot is going to make it impossible for me to duplicate this tongue on this side. So I go get one that is left over from another, right? And so this one here we're gonna We're going to cut it, we're going to modify it. And I'll go on there, so I'm going to drill a hole here, and I'm going to cut another one to match it. Right, and then this is going to go here. Going to remount that hole a bit for there, and the same here. Okay. Now while I'm here, I'm going to make sure that this is 8.5. It is. Down there is 8.5. Oh, that's excellent. Put another screw in there to hold it in place. That looks all right. Yeah, that looks okay. I'll put a couple of screws in here to hold it.